got friends. I got family.
Morning. Well, today's the big push, isn't it? Let's get this bad boy out of here and maybe get some work done. What do you think? To be completely honest with you, it is Friday. Miss Lady's parents were here until Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I did some work, did a bunch of video editing, and it was 35, 36, 37 degrees every day. Just scorching. Today is lovely. It is cooled off. We had a little bit of rain, and we needed that. Just kind of taking a little peruse on what I've done, what I've got yet to do. So, kind of a breakdown of what the dealio is. We are so close. I even threw one of the seats out here just to see what it might look like. Huh? Front deck. This is almost perfect. We just have to screw it in. Went and picked up some stainless steel screws for all of this. Geez, I hope they're enough. I hummed and hawed. The big thing for me, they're 1 inch. The big thing for me is to get number 8s. Because with the finishing cup washer where I'm going to have, and it's also stainless, how pretty that's going to look. Just once we're sure about everything, I'll install that. Floors, they're installed. Their weight of those is going to hold them down. Back here, Miss Lady's seat, passenger seat. Going to install it to the bench. We'll see how that holds up. I've been hearing that they don't hold up, but they've been doing it for a while, bro, so maybe it will. And then back behind that is going to be captain's seat, and then we'll bounce from there. We'll bounce into Bounce Town. We'll bounce into Bounce Town, and it's going to be the biscuit. So, what remains? We got to do our bench seat. Back. It's sub bracket. Ooh, the back hatch. Gas tank. And the gas tank, I'm gonna have to make a few cuts on because of the width of the carpet. So I'm gonna do that last. And then we've got our spotlight mount. Then we got this. This I've built 3 or 4 times. I don't know what the angles are, but the concept was it's going to sit up here, that's going to sit on top. There's going to be a little wall. And the intention here was this was flush with the boat. It is not. That's supposed to fit, oh, just about there. Which is awesome looking if it does that. Yeah! Oh yeah! Look at that! Holy crap! I'll tell you guys, carpet is forgiving. Carpet is like barbecue and chicken thighs. You know, like with steak you go a couple of seconds and, oh, you cooked it too much. Chicken thighs, freak man, you still go up 10 degrees and they'll be juicy as juicy can be. That's what carpet's doing here. Carpet is like the chicken thighs of a boat. It's too early in the day to be losing it to this degree. That's substantially smaller. Because of both carpets to consider. Man, that's gonna look so sweet. 4 inches tops. 4 inches soup to nuts. And then what? How are you running the light out, Jay? Oh, through the wall, right, okay. With that big grommet. Perhaps you shouldn't have wired it then. Well, I did. Okay, 4 inches. My God, this smells good. Oh, you know, some cedar's nicer than others. Smell this. Did you just smell your screen? You can't do it! You can't smell your screen! Only one of us can be losing it here. That's me. Now, the best part is, I don't know what angle this is. Never did. Let me show you cats a little Norm Abrams style tomfoolery. But here's what you do. You take your saw, and where your saw it stops at the right angle, that's your angle. This would kill Dave. Sorry, Dave. And our angle, everybody, looks like 28 and change, maybe 29. But that's how you figure out an angle with a saw. As he watches the subscriptions disappear. Well, that's not nice. That's not nice, everybody. If you just disappear because it's tomfoolery. All right, 1 inch, yo. Tomfoolery. You know, it's tough because I got a voice like Freddie Mercury, and I got looks like a young Christian Slater.
Boom.
Circa Gleaming the Cube. That was an awful movie, by the way. Gleaming the Cube. Wow, we ever running out of space here now. This will be like the 3rd time I've rebuilt this, so you never know with stainless steel screws if you're gonna get what you want to get. It might strip right now. Nope, it cooperated. Yay! Jesus, now it looks like rain. All right. So that's gonna... Oh no! I can't go through anymore. Let's pretend it doesn't matter. All right, look at that. Patsy Cline's got nothing on me. I'm gonna put a pin in that. I'm gonna put a pin in that front bit because I want to get going on some other stuff. The debacle with trying to drill into this. We got some mounting tape for the bracket. And it might make sense to wire that up now before I go. So what I want to do is install this, install these brackets for the lights, do whatever kind of wiring I've got to do in here before I put this lid on. Because the hatch is easy to access stuff, but once the lid's on, it's going to be hard to work in here. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean, because it's really not complicated.
Gotta raise the propel up, get the pull.
I want to go there. Sticky. No. There we go. Shit, that stuck quick. Okay. That's not going anywhere. And remember, none of this is awkward as hell. Okay, kids. Now I've gone far too long with these because I thought I was going to have to run that all the way down there. So I'm going to give this a snip. These are my snippers. Judging by all the junk that's on that, whoop, you could do a lot more than snip. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I do know that these are my strippers. And these are awesome. And looky-loo. Now this one, I'm not going to make it super tight. I just want the wires to be steady, but I don't want anything so tight that that's going to chafe or rub against that. So these are just to make sure they don't slip down, you know? There. Neat and tidy. Now then, back to this bilge pump business. Alright. Okay, so we got a new pickle. Hey everybody, it's pickle time. There's my pickle. Doesn't look like a pickle, does it? Does this look like a pickle to you? Guys, you ever see a pickle that looks like this? Well, this is my pickle. And that front deck only take a couple of seconds to figure that out, but it'll take a few hours to figure out those couple of seconds. The wiring, you saw how quick I did that there, so I like it. I'm excited to do it, and I like making it neat and tidy. We'll figure out the 360 light, we'll figure out the location of the fire extinguisher. Once the bilge pump is done, then I can figure out this back deck. Past that, we're talking about wiring up the fuse panel, and then we're just basically carpeting one more section, installing 2 seats, and we gotta wire the trailer. This is my current pickle. Doesn't look like a pickle, but it's a pickle. Trust me, it's a pickle. I'm trying to figure out where on the boat it should go. Obviously, I'd like to keep it down below deck. But down below deck. Now these are the drain holes for this shelf. If I was a cigarette smoker, I'd keep my smokes. I'd have my darts on the shelf. That's what I'd do. Get me a dart while I do a little bit of fishing. So, I mean, I could go from there and just sort of have this come up and out. I don't want to do that. And in hindsight, maybe I wouldn't have intensely super glued that thing to the boat and wired it. Till I got the hose figured out. Ooh, the hose. Boats and hose.
I gotta have me my boat and hose.
So I guess I'm preempting you with the fact that the next time you see me, I might have a coffee in my hand, because I got a feeling it's going to take a couple more moments of noodling. Morning! How's it going today, everybody? It's a good day! It's a good day! Listen to me, because I have things to say. Number one, Ms. Lady and I, and the youngest, we went for the wings. I had the wings. They didn't have the wings last night. There was no deal. There's no deals on Fridays for wings anywhere in the world. They always want, there's wing nights Tuesdays and Thursdays, but nah, not on a Friday. I want some fried chicken wings. I don't want fried chicken wings, and I eat them up good. Nice and hot and spicy like I like them. Unbreaded. I don't want anything getting in the way of my wings. Some cold pierce hot wings. They had, I don't know, quesadillas and hot chicken sandwiches and stuff. Anyway, lovely time. And we came back to the lodge. Ms. Lady and I came out to the garage, and we played with this pickle, and we figured it out, I think. We figured out the bits, we figured out the hose, we figured out the least amount of run. I mean, 600 GPH is a good, that's a good amount of pH, but I don't want it to have to run the whole length of this hose, twisted and turning. So we got to grommet. Why? You'll find out. We got our through-hull adapter. Now, this is the only pickle in the pickle, is whether or not this is going to have enough thread to fit this. There's a cap on the transom. I'm hoping that that has a bit of give. If not, I'm going to have to get a longer one of these. And I don't want to buy any more crap for the boat. I'm done buying crap for the boat. I don't want to buy any more. But let's do this. I don't know why I'm yelling in the garage. I think it's because I'm having coffee. But today is the day. I can feel it. Might not get the seats installed, but we might. But first, let's get this boat outside, bro. Come on, bro! The minimum you want to be hanging, like putting a hole in the boat, is 8 inches above the water line. So the best place to put it is here on our little dart shelf. So that's going to mean I'm going to have to put a hole technically in one of these hatch covers, or I won't. Because what I'm thinking I can do, and I'm hoping I can do, and geez, am I ever going to screw everything up if I can't, I'm going to drill a hole through this shelf. That's what this grommet's for. That grommet fit around that hose quite nice. And then we'll just have a quick bend out the backside. That's the working theory. That's the working theory. Okay. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Canadian Tire and get another grommet. I know that because I ran into that problem with the other piece on the boat. This grommet is just a touch too small. However, I think to keep it clean, I come from this side. All right, moment of truth, guys. Gonna have to get a longer one. It's just shy of the threads by 2 threads. Just shy. I guess I'm going to the city because I know they've got grommets and I know they've got a boat store. There goes my morning, and look at that. Your boy's wounded. That's like serious. And I know YouTube doesn't really allow blood, so I hope this doesn't get banned. Longer one of these. It continues to be a pickle. And a grommet. I gotta find the package for the other grommet to make sure I know what I'm getting here. So, the day goes on, and on and on and on and on and on. I drove into the city. Canadian Tire's a no-go. They do have the same through-hull, but it's the same size. I went by my regular boat store, and they don't have anything larger than what I've got. So they suggested a place, I don't know, it's 15 minutes outside of where I want it to be, but if I can get this done today, then I don't have to wait till Wednesday for a part. So I'm heading into this marina. Lots of big pontoon boats, eh? And we'll see if maybe they got anything that I can use here.
A few minutes later.
No luck at the marina. And I've just smoked through a couple of hours of the day, and I'm like an hour and a half from the lodge. There's another Canadian Tire. I'm gonna try and see if I can get that plastic washer back in the city, and I'll head through there. Hi there, can I get a small dark roast black, please? And a plain Timbit?
And anything else, man?
No, that's it, thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Take care. Oh, what do we have? Ooh. Would you like a little Timbit? Oh. There you go. Was that yummy? Luckily, the Canadian Tire I have to go to is pretty close, so. I'm gonna get 2. If only everything could be as easy as that. Home again, jiggity jig. I have been craving something to eat, and like, man, it blows me away that there's no good options like McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza, Subway. Loophole time. Nothing better than grocery store parking lot sushi. Although they do have somebody in there making it from scratch. Fun little plaza here. This one has had it with me and my shenanigans. But here we are. So I'm more of a tuna man myself, but today they had salmon. And don't think for a second that it's lost on me how hobo-ly ghetto this is. But of all the options I've got, at least it's somewhat. And we're back in the woods. We can do 99% of this, eh? That's not big enough either. Me sideways.
Let's just put a pin in that.
Right. I got the fire extinguisher installed. There's a little something here to hold these in place. Okay. Looking good. Now that I understand the basic concepts of wiring, and I'm sure you could do it all with less than 3 tools, but it's good for me. I understand it. So we're going to wire up our 360 light. Feed that in from the other side. Tuck that in there. Next thing we're gonna do, I got a little bit of a pickle here, guys. I've broken 2 drill bits. So I've got 2 possible screws that I can go with. These are 1 inch. Before we go anywhere, let's see if that screw will even bite into that. And if it does, then we're laughing, right? Okay, we're good then.
Beauty.
All right. Fudgied 1 screw here.
I'll get you a little happy face sticker that we can put over for the one time you look at it in the rest of your life.
So that's our thing, yo. So then the first step is to run the positives. So this is my fuse block. It's the main hub of the boat. And I've installed it here for ease because once I screw all this together, and then I'll screw the roof on top, should I ever need to attend to this, I can pop the roof off. I don't want to, but I can, and I can deal with it. We've got our wires here, right? And I've marked the various wires, so I know what's what. I'm going to be using these ring connectors, and they'll connect under these screws. I'm not going to do this today because it's been a long day and I'm not in the right mindset and I don't want to f anything up.
Know your limits.
That man has no limits.
I'm a little deflated, if I'm to be honest. It's 4:40 in the afternoon, out here bright and early to start working, only to find I needed 2 parts. And the 2 parts, drove across Hell's Half Acre, thought I had the right part, came home and it's the wrong part.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So now I've got to look on Amazon or somewhere to find the right size grommet that has the right size center. The extra long through-hull fitting is coming on Tuesday, so I suppose that's a thing. Hey, I got an oil change and hung out with my dog. I've got the fuse block installed. We did get the back casting deck on. We got the hatch installed. We've got the fuse block installed. So I suppose that's something. Miss Lady and the youngest, I've decided to go see a terrifying movie tonight. I really don't like horror movies, and I don't like inviting that bad hoodoo into my life. So I've got no interest in The Nun. Given our location, from our little log cabin in the forest to the movie theaters, I gotta get dinner on sooner than I had planned. So if I start wiring now, I'm gonna have to put a pin in everything halfway through. And I don't want to do that. I want to do it start to finish. So I'm looking around the boat for what else I can start. Maybe I could do this real quick. But like, I'm not in the mood now. I'm just kind of, I don't know. And I guess that's okay. Everyone gets bummed. But like in my mind, I was going to be water testing tomorrow. So maybe I need to start setting my goals down a little bit lower. But what are you going to do when you live in a shoe? But move to a boot and get laced. And with that, my friends, I'll see you in the morning.
Answers tomorrow night, same time, same channel.